I just wanted to say, like, as somebody that was bullied a lot in my younger days, both by other students and probably in the worst case by one of my teachers, I'm really glad that there's all this passion here. I'm glad that you guys all care about your kids and about kids that aren't even yours and about everyone in this community, because I think we have a great community. I want to make sure that none of that passion is being misdirected in any way. I don't think any way to resolve this is bloodlust or anger, and I know you said that in your opening, to leave torches and pitchforks at home, but this is something that can only be solved through positivity and positive change. I think already where we're standing, I think there might have been a miscommunication with a lot of the school employees where, and they may have said this directly, I don't know, but I think the impression they were trying to give off is not that this is a small deal, but that we honestly do live in one of the best communities ever. Statistics don't lie. Our school has one of the lowest crime rates of any school. We have really good teachers and staff as a whole, is what I believe. And you guys may disagree with that, and obviously that's fine, but I really feel that there have been way more people helping me and pushing me forward than there have been holding me back in any way. And I didn't really want to get into the specifics of it, but I just want to make sure that we're pretty clear on well, most of these points I think are great. Most of them deal with bullying and volunteering, and I think that's fantastic. But one particular dissent I did have is I don't want to approach Coach Hargrove from a personal level, because I did find him to be a particularly good teacher that helped me along, but I know feelings only mean so much. I just wanted to say that if you go to the court, you can request the witness statements. I've read all of them. There are about 7 witness statements, and I don't know how many of you guys got your information from others or from the newspaper or wherever it's from, but whatever decision you decide to make, I exhort you guys to make sure we have all the facts straight before we start trying to push any specific action. From those witness statements, I can't see any specific fault from any specific members. I mean, there's things they all could have done better, but as far as the incident itself, I think it clears up a lot of hatred you might feel, or discontent you might feel by just reading what the situation actually was and making sure we're all on the same page in regards to that. Another thing I did want to say is it's important to keep in mind that the school really is under a lot of stress. They are not allowed to discuss anything that has to do with specific students. So when anyone comes up asking for information or communication on what the incident that happened, they have to be very careful. And I'm not saying they haven't screwed up in the way they've done that. Maybe they have. I think it was a mistake that they waited a month before communicating at all, but it's very much an issue they have to be very careful of how they deal with, because they are facing a lot of pressure. I mean, if you take it on yourself, it's your job on the line if you happen to say the wrong thing. And I just want to make sure that we end up going after the right people and we consider all the facts first. And I did want to say, full disclosure, I am the son of a teacher. My dad works at the high school. Just so that's out there. I don't want anyone to think that's something I'm trying to hide. And I can guarantee you that he and many other teachers are trying their best every day, and they're helping every student they can. And I've seen the kids that love my dad's class. I've seen students that love Mr. Rollins' class, and these teachers, they work hard. You mentioned they aren't paid enough. Funny if that's why my dad's here. I don't share very many opinions with him. I would assume he'd be saying some similar things to what I am. But he's washing dishes at a cafe right now so he could pay the bills on our house, and I admire him greatly for that, and I admire a lot of teachers in this district, and I wanted to say that. So be careful where we put our anger, I guess, is my closing. Sorry, I went a little long there.
Don't apologize for that.
Thanks.
And you know what? I think